The story of Raja Ram Mohan Roy Library Foundation is 40 years old. It was the year 1972, the bicentenary year of the birth of the great social reformer, Raja Ram Mohan Roy, was being celebrated. The government was wondering how to honor the memory of such a great thinker of the country. He had brought about many social reforms in the country and had written widely on philosophy, religion, education, and the progress of the country. The thrust of his belief was that education can improve the lives of people.
He brought the modernism in the country. Earlier we were practically succumbed with the traditional dogmatic ideas. But he is the first person who came forward and said, no, nothing can be done with all this traditional way. Tradition means, tradition sometimes it is good, but sometimes the tradition means the vices of the tradition. That cannot be accepted. That always put back the society in a different way. So it cannot be accepted. We are to move in forward and we are to accept the science. We are to accept the logic. Ram Mohan Roy is a person who first introduced, while I will making any conversation, you are to bring the logic.
The year 1972 was also being celebrated worldwide as the International Year of Books.
The year 1972, our nation observed Silver Jubilee of its independence, and 1972 is the bicentenary year of Raja Ram Mohan Roy, who is the father, who is known as the father of modern India.
So, what better way could there have been other than setting up of an institution that would reach out to people, particularly in the rural areas, to provide them access to books?
The government of India wanted to establish an institution in the memory of Raja Ram Mohan Roy. What they thought that it would be an befitting example for celebrating bicentenary year of the great Raja. The then Prime Minister Srimati Indira Gandhi and the then Education Minister Syed Nurul Hasan and other dignitaries and educationist historians, they have decided that if we pay the real tribute to Raja, you would set up an establishment or an institution which will do some work for the public. And they identified the public libraries for this purpose and established Raja Ram Mohan Roy Library Foundation to help, to promote, to support public libraries and the public library movement of the country.
25 years after independence, the Indian government set up the Raja Ram Mohan Roy Library Foundation, an autonomous organization instituted and sponsored by the Department of Culture, Government of India, to support and take forward library development in India.
जो पब्लिक लाइब्रेरीज हैं, कस्बे में हैं, गांव में हैं, वहाँ किताब कैसे पहुँचे और किताबों के द्वारा पाठकों का एक बड़ा समुदाय तैयार किया जाए। तो इस उद्देश्य से लाइब्रेरी फाउंडेशन एक अकेला फाउंडेशन पूरे भारत में है। तो हम लोगों ने सर्वेक्षण भी कराया कि पब्लिक लाइब्रेरी नाम की संस्था अब तक इसको आर्थिक मदद तो मिलती नहीं, न म्यूनिसिपैलिटी देती है न जिला बोर्ड देता है।
Public libraries in Odisha, it is very bad actually. We don't have a large number of libraries, maybe limited like number 1 or 2. Even from the base, from where I have come, we have one public library, that's in Cuttack. So we have got only one public library and it is in a very dilapidated state. It's not in a good state even.
Raja Ram Mohan Roy Library Foundation was visualized as a nodal agency of the government to support public library services and systems and promote public library movement in the country.
The basic purpose when it was established was to provide books to libraries and that are scattered in villages, towns and cities. Sometimes they were not getting the right kind of books.
Books for the millions at their doorsteps. To promote the reading habit, this institution will work in close collaboration with the state governments and UT administrations and other institutions working in this field so that the books can reach to the people of India to promote their reading habit.
It was to spread library services all over the country in cooperation with the state governments, union territory administrations, and other organizations working in the field. The foundation was the supreme policy-making body which was to guide all the activities of the library set up therein. The RRRLF, as it has come to be called, held within its constitution the role of making library a habit in the education of the people and draw through this activity the locals into other knowledge-based endeavors.
Public libraries the world over, in other countries, are very important center of social commerce, of social dialogue, of social meeting and discussion.
आज़ादी की लड़ाई के दौरान में हमने पता लगाया कि बहुत सी लाइब्रेरियाँ ऐसी होती थी जो उस समय राजनीतिक आंदोलनों के लिए केंद्र हुआ करती थी, जहाँ लोग किताब पढ़ने के बहाने इकट्ठा होते थे और राजनीतिक कार्रवाइयों के बारे में सोचते थे। कई जगहों पर पट्टियों में लिखा हुआ है। बिहार की उस लाइब्रेरी को देखा जहाँ बिहार का पूरा आंदोलन चला था।
During our freedom struggle, these libraries played a very important role. I can remember 2-3 libraries during here. That one library in Kolkata, where the chairman was Deshbandhu Chittaranjan Das, the great Siyad Das, and the secretary was Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. That library was known as the National Library at that time. And that library had been raided by the police authority of the British police by 26 times. And that was a really center for the revolutionaries, the freedom fighters and all.
Public libraries are necessary where people can gather, and that library itself develops a kind of a reading culture, a kind of a community culture. People come there, sit there, read, discuss, argue, etc. And that itself is necessary. Although we have been called argumentative Indians, we are now becoming argumentative only on the television, and that too only few people. The rest of us watch helplessly, more or less, which is a sad thing.
We all know that the Indian tradition was based on the oral transmission of knowledge. However, according to the records of the Chinese traveller Hyun Sang, the library at Nalanda University, known as Drama Ganj or the Mast of Religion, was spread over 3 majestic buildings. This was as long ago as the 4th century AD. Thereafter, the tradition of libraries attached to seats of learning has been growing steadily, with some institutions of great repute functioning till today.
मैं तो पुस्तक खरीद नहीं सकता था अपने छात्र दिनों में, मेरा मैं सोचता हूँ कि जो आज मैं हूँ वो उसका पूरा श्रेय पुस्तकालयों को ही जाता है। उस समय स्कूल कॉलेजेस के पास पुस्तकें नहीं होती थी, बहुत सीमित पाठ्य पुस्तकें ही होती थी, और यही वजह है कि छात्र अपने देश की संस्कृति, कला, संस्कृति और इससे मरहूम रह जाते थे, वंचित रह जाते थे। और पहली जो साहित्य, संस्कृति और कला की जानकारी आपको जीवन से उतनी नहीं मिलती जितनी पुस्तकालय से मिलती है।
पुस्तकें जहाँ उपलब्ध नहीं होती थी, मैंने देखा कि वहाँ राजा राम मोहन रॉय ट्रस्ट ने अपनी पहुँच बनाई है। गांवों में, कस्बों में, जहाँ ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा बच्चे, किशोर अपनी ज़रूरतों के लिए पुस्तकालय की ओर जाते हैं, वहाँ ज़्यादातर ये होता था कि जासूसी किताबें रखी रहती थी। पहली बार गुणात्मक स्तर की किताबें, अच्छे स्तर की किताबें राजा राम मोहन रॉय ट्रस्ट ने उपलब्ध कराई।
लाइब्रेरी के बिना रीडिंग नहीं हो सकती, क्योंकि हर एक व्यक्ति किताब खरीद नहीं सकता। मैं अपनी रुचि की तो किताब खरीद लूँगी, लेकिन जो और चीज़ें भी हैं वो तो फिर लाइब्रेरी तो बहुत ज़रूरी है।
हमारे पास एक प्रॉपर मैप होना चाहिए जिसमें हम लोग हर 100 किलोमीटर में, हर 50 किलोमीटर पे एक लाइब्रेरी का इस्टेब्लिशमेंट ज़रूरी है। अगर हम टाउन्स में बात करें तो टाउन्स में हर 30 किलोमीटर में, अगर हम सब अर्बन एरियाज़ में बात करें तो हर 100-200 kilometer में। और ये चीज़ें बाकी देशों में वर्ल्ड में हो रही हैं। अगर आप मलेशिया का एग्जाम्पल लें, अगर आप इंडोनेशिया का एग्जाम्पल लें, तो वो भी डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज़ हैं और वहाँ पर भी ये कॉन्सेप्ट बहुत आगे बढ़ चुका है। तो मुझे लगता है आज की डेट में हिंदुस्तान में जो राजा राम मोहन लाइब्रेरी को करने की आवश्यकता है वो ये कि और लाइब्रेरीज क्रिएट की जाएँ और उन लाइब्रेरीज को समय पर किताबों से भरा जाए।
I feel RRLF is the nodal agency for promoting books and the library movement in India. But unfortunately, I feel the mission has not got translated into reality at the grassroots. If we compare library movement in any other country, and we find it is so active, so vibrant, here unfortunately, even in the major cities, there are no libraries worth the name. Let us look at our own Delhi Public Library. It is in a sorry condition, no one goes there are no books.
The idea of creating an institution to shoulder the responsibility of building the library movement in India in the RRRLF resulted in the drawing up of a detailed memorandum of associations. It brought under purview the important aspects of enunciating a library policy, funding and assisting libraries in all respects, and become a nodal agency for all library-related activities and legislations.
When Rajiv Gandhi became the Prime Minister and Narasimha Rao was the HRD Minister, this institution given a huge importance so that the libraries can be built up, the libraries can be modernized, the libraries can be strengthened to give a real knowledge to the people of India.
जब इसे मिशन को बनाया गया और इन पिछले वर्षों के दौरान विभिन्न राज्यों में जिस तरह से फाउंडेशन ने, चाहे वो नॉर्थ ईस्ट के राज्य हों, चाहे वो उत्तर भारत के राज्य हों, दक्षिण भारत के राज्य हों, वहाँ जिस तरह से लाइब्रेरीज बढ़ी हैं उसके पीछे इस फाउंडेशन का बहुत बड़ा योगदान है.
And many state governments have not been able to take advantage of this foundation. This has been one of the major problems because books are not a priority with governments. And I think the foundation has been trying to find ways around it. And I think to that extent, it seemed to have succeeded.
Under the umbrella of promoting library movement in the country, RRRLF was to enunciate a national library policy and to help build up a national library system, to provide financial and technical assistance to libraries, to provide financial assistance to organizations, regional or national, engaged in the promotion of library development, to publish appropriate literature and to act as a clearinghouse of ideas and information on library development in India and abroad. to promote research in problems of library development, to advise the government on all matters pertaining to the library development in the country, and to propagate the adoption of library legislation in the country. The foundation, which is the apex body of the institution, consists of 22 members nominated by the Government of India. They are all distinguished educationists, librarians or administrators. The Secretary to the Government of India is the chairperson. Raja Ram Mohan Roy Library Foundation is working simultaneously in different directions and so has specific wings looking after its activities.
In the tree of the administration, Deputy Director Administration is just second in command after the Director in the administration and establishment and account sector, and another 3 sectors are there. One computer, their system manager is there, and another sector is implementation, another Deputy Director is there. Okay, and here we are doing business for establishment. That means service matters, HR matter we are dealing. Entire HR and establishment matter we are dealing, and other than accounts. For accounts, dealing officer is there, accounts officer is dealing the entire function of accounts. Over and above accounts officer, I am acting as supervisory officer of the accounts wing also.
RRRLF promotes public library services by giving book and financial assistance to the public libraries under different schemes of assistance in collaboration with Library Department or Department in charge of public library services.
मैं समझती हूँ कि जो काम यहाँ हो रहा है, जिस तरीके से मैंने तो यहाँ के स्टाफ से भी बातें की, मैंने अन्य लोगों से भी, बड़े अधिकारियों से भी बातें की, और यहाँ आने के बाद मुझे लगा कि एक बहुत बड़ा काम हो रहा है, एक बहुत बड़े मिशन को लेकर यहाँ के लोग चल रहे हैं।
हमारे यहाँ जाल है पब्लिक लाइब्रेरीज़ का, अलबत्ता और ज़्यादा उसको बढ़ावा देने की ज़रूरत है। यानी माई हैट इज़ ऑफ टू दिस राजा राम मोहन रॉय लाइब्रेरीज